Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm Chris from iLather.com, and today we're going to do a shaving video. There's my razor falling in the sink. I'm going to use the Asylum Evolution Derby Extra Blade in there, and we are going to use the Club's Bad Habits. And this again is a wonderful scent. I don't know what all I get out of this soap. I don't know, a cinnamon, maybe oak moss. It comes across as spicy. Scent strength about, let's say 6, a little above medium. Really like the label. That is pretty cool. And this is available exclusively for club members. So if you're not a member, check that out if interested. Pete's been killing it with these club exclusives. I went ahead and loaded just to save time. So let me go ahead and wet the face and we'll get going. Stay tuned. All right, the brush today is the RazoRock silver tip Plissoft and with the acrylic handle. And as I was saying before I cut to wet my face, Peter Charkalis has been killing it with these. Now the fragrance is starting to really pop now that I'm lathering it. Some of the notes coming out. There's a lot of stuff going on here, but it's cohesive. It's working together and not against itself, which can happen when you get too much complexity in a scent sometimes, or at least has been my experience. And one thing I would note is, you know, we perceive scents differently, many of us. So what I like, you may not, and what I think is overdone, you may not. So always keep that in mind. As you can see here, this is not a tough soap to lather. I don't know who makes it, but it sure is an easy lathering soap. And it really doesn't matter, because I got to tell you, whoever or whomever Pete has making these club exclusives, they are doing a bang up job. So Pete, congrats. And again, there are different levels of the membership. Starts at I think like $3.95 a month, and then goes up from there depending on what you want. But I have been very pleased with my membership. It has more than paid for itself in shipping already, so I couldn't be happier. And the products he has been bringing to the table, you know, holy cow, he's been killing it. You know, these new soaps and even some of the old ones that I'm just getting around to trying, he's been doing a great job. So again, we'll start with our Asylum Evolution. Great residual slickness. And for those of you who are new, that is, when we say residual slickness, excuse me, easy for you to say, huh? We mean the face is still slick even after the visible lather has been removed. And right there is just as smooth as silk and slick as ice. So that's a characteristic of a very good soap. Some soaps, once you remove the visible lather, there's no slickness. That is not good. That's not what you want, because as you're seeing me do, as you're seeing me perform these strokes, you'll notice that I'm going over some of the areas that's clean of lather, which normally isn't recommended, because, you know, that can be rough on you. But if you have a great soap, you can do that. And this Bad Habits is definitely outstanding in quality. I can tell already. It doesn't take that long to figure out, folks. You know, you can tell when a soap, as soon as you get it on your face and make a few strokes, you can tell whether it's a good performer in terms of the shave. You can't tell about the post. That's something that, you know, can be determined only later. But in terms of the quality, and the characteristics like, you know, slickness, cushion glide, all that stuff. And I add residual slickness to that. That has not traditionally been part of the sort of rating scale, but I would add it because it's very important. And there we go with an outstanding first pass. Stay tuned. We'll come back for pass 2. All right, here we go, pass 2. Pass 1 was superb. If I had to describe this soap in just a couple words, I'd say spicy and a little bit powdery. I don't know if there's oak moss or maybe something like that. Again, when I buy soaps, I look at the scent description when I first buy it, and then by the time I get it, it's usually forgotten. So I don't recall what all is, what the notes are in this soap, and that is by design. I want to experience this soap sort of organically and share it with you as I'm experiencing it, rather than reading just before I use it to recite what's on the label. Anybody can recite what's on the documentation. What I want to do is experience it and tell you what I experience. So that's what I do day in, day out. I share my experience. Now yours may vary. You may get something completely different out of this soap, but I think I'm getting like cinnamon, oak moss, I don't know. It's spicy and a little powdery. That's the way I would describe it. But boy, I can tell you what, this is a good quality soap, and I guess I should probably thank the folks who made Peter angry, because since he had that one flap, he has been killing it, and he has come back swinging right and left, and he's getting to the point with me, and I'm finicky on scents because I'm more of a citrus lover, and Pete loves spicy, but he's converting me a little bit to love, not converting, but he's providing spicier type scent profiles that I actually like. I tend to like bright and sweet, but I'm appreciating what he's been producing. I think this is based on, or inspired by, I should say, a cologne. But again, you know, I don't know which one because I don't read the documentation just before the shave. Anyone can recite, like I said. I'm not here to recite what the vendor, Pete, is telling us the scent is. We're here to share an experience, and so that's the way I do it anyway. And I very much enjoy doing it that way. And boy, tell you what, this is a heck of a good performer. I'm so used to shaving half of my face now, doing those comparison videos that, you know, I'm shaving half and then going to the other half. So, but boy, this is nice. If you like a powdery spice, it's a good one. And again, I have really got my money's worth out of the club just in shipping, especially since the post office continues to increase their rates. You gotta understand, since a lot of folks are shipping priority, it's, you know, $7 or $8 every time they ship, so it doesn't take long to get your money back in that sort of scenario. So it is well worth it to me. Also, not to mention these exclusive soaps, which he's been killing. All right, that was an excellent pass 2. Stand by, we'll come back for pass 3. All right, here we go. Pass 3 has been beautiful so far, and I would expect it would continue. And by the way, since I load from the bowl, I don't like to get water in my soap, so I've been scooping out a little bit and loading in the bowl. What I'll do is just leave that out during the day and use it sort of whatever's left over as sort of a makeshift air freshener. This is my bathroom, no one else is in here, and I just sort of leave it there, and then I'll rinse it out later this evening. Just gives a little, that soap scent keeps it going in the bathroom, and if it's a nice scent and it's robust, it makes for a little makeshift air freshener. And of course I will rinse it out thoroughly and wash the bowl before using the next soap. And that's what I do, because I'll use a little more product than I need. I tell you, this is a good quality soap. Very nice. We're going to use the aftershave too today. Let's add a little bit of water. There we go. There we go. Excellent. Good quality. There's a sheen on this that sadly the sheen on these soaps never come across on the video. It's just not able to capture it, which shows its ability to, you know, hold that moisture and really its creaminess. It's fantastic. What a great soap. Pete is killing it. So, thank you guys, both who were pro and con, who gave Pete the motivation to really step up his game. He's definitely stepped it up. I think that is pretty much irrefutable at this point. You know, he took a few hits. He made some mistakes, admittedly, himself. And we all do. That's what we have to understand as human beings. We all make mistakes. And if no one had ever forgiven me for mistakes, you know, Lord, I wouldn't have a family or anything. I'd be by myself. So, but he also received a lot of unfair criticism as well. But since that time, he's been killing it. So maybe he needed a little adversity to, you know, get him kicked up to the next level. Because I'm telling you right now, he's next level. So congrats, Pete. Couldn't be happier for you. Couldn't be happier for you. And you know me, if I don't like something, or if it's not a home run, I'll say it. Just like the Mobster, for me, it wasn't a home run. I liked it, but I didn't love it. Excuse me. And I have to love a soap to keep it, because I have so many doggone soaps. I can't afford to keep soaps that I just like. I don't have room. And they're just going to sit and go bad. So loving something is the bar to stay in my den. And sometimes that can change over time. All right. Let's get to the stash here. Very nice. Super quality on this soap. Again, I don't know who makes it. It doesn't matter. But whoever does, they did a great job, because that is fantastic. All right. Let's rinse face. We'll come back for the post. Stay tuned. And in comes the magic made by witches. Thayer's Witch Hazel. Accept no substitute. This is great stuff. It has always been the best for me. And yesterday, I received affirmation that I am, in fact, Thayer's world's number one fan. Thayer's happened to, I think I tagged them in the tweet, and they said, hello, #1 fan. So there you have it. Finally recognized for my love of Thayer's. Okay, great stuff, though, people, by the way, seriously. Quick review of the gear before we get to the aftershave. The Asylum Evolution. It's a zippy razor. It feels really maneuverable. The head's not too big. It's a nice razor. Not bad at all. RazoRock silver tip fiber Plissoft. Very, very nice. I don't know if you can see that sheen. No, it just doesn't come across. But right there, man, the sheen on that lather is fantastic. Just great stuff. And today we're going to use the Bad Habits aftershave. And I expect it to be nice, as was the soap. I forgot to mention the soap. Bad Habits soap by the club. If you want it or interested, join the club and you can get it. Again, I think the club starts at $3.95 a month or so, and goes up from there depending on the type of membership you want. It is an annual commitment, meaning it's good for a year. You know, you commit to a year. For me, it's been worth it. I'm going for a second round of this stuff. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like it. Okay, thanks everybody for watching once again. I really appreciate it. If you have enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, let's help make the entire world shave great once again.